Hi there, Capricorn, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of May the 27th through to the 2nd of June. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for the Cappies. First up, we have Major Arcana Temperance in the upright, followed then by the Seven of Pentacles upright. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana Tower in reverse, and lastly Major Arcana Hierophant. You have three Major Arcana here. Could be an intense week, especially towards the end of the week here, Cappy. Overall energy, Temperance in the upright position. Sagittarius energy. I do like this energy, especially as a overall energy. This is wonderful, wonderful card to have, especially if you're the kind of person like me who loves cooperation. Because the card just sort of oozes cooperation. It's also a card that represents healing. It's beautiful, it's balanced, it's patient, it's temperance. It's gorgeous energy. So for some of you, if you have, say for example, just started working with a group of new people or something like that, this is your tribe. You're working with the kind of people who are like-minded, they're on the same page as you, and you kind of work well together. So you really hit the jackpot if you just started a new job this week. For others of you, I call this my baker's card. If you happen to be baking this week, you could be turning out some incredible sweets, but temperance can also be reflective of getting cooperation in anything that you're trying to do this week. If you're trying to do some repairs around the house or something like that, or doing things like that. It's also really good energy if you are put in charge of putting together an event, like having to do something, a work event or something like that, or a benefit, or if you're doing something like that. Beautiful energy to have. So you've got the cooperation of all the people around you. This is mixing and blending and having things turn out really well. Right at the beginning of the week, you come in sort of reevaluating something that has been a steady part of your life, and it has bared fruit up until now. You're just taking a closer look at it. Sometimes the Seven of Pentacles is like, I always think it's a really good idea to reevaluate things. So you could be reevaluating your stock portfolio. You could be reevaluating your savings or something like that, deciding what to do with them. Others of you could be reevaluating how you make your money. Sometimes, we throw ourselves into a job because it's a paycheck and we're just like, okay, well, I'm really doing a lot of work here. And you have to ask yourself, am I happy here? Could I be more productive somewhere else? If this is your own business, you could be reevaluating that as well. Okay, this business has done well up until now, but what can I do to maybe improve it, to bring it up to the next level? Same thing with your investments. You could be looking at that and saying, well, okay, I brought in a little bit of return on my investment, but how can I bring it up to the next level? You're not doing anything as of yet, but at this point you're really kind of zeroing in on it. For some reason you're focused in on it at the early part of the week. Next card you have is the Nine of Pentacles. Well, in a sense you are going up a notch financially, because you're going from Seven of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. It could be some of you make a great investment, and it brings you a quick turnaround, a quick dividend upping of your dividends. This could be like a quick turnaround where you're like, okay, well, maybe if I throw a couple of dollars in this basket over here and see what happens, and then boom, all of a sudden it brings you up a notch, and you could get lucky that way. Others of you could be looking at a promotion, or maybe you're, reevaluating what you do for a living and going, well, I could do better maybe if I was in this position, and maybe you go for a promotion or something like that, or look for a raise. Some of you could be just simply getting a raise too. Whatever's going on here, you're going up, you're moving in the right direction financially. We've talked about this a lot, Capricorn, about the Aquarius energy that's now the Pluto energy that is now in your house of finance, right? So these are your building blocks these next few years to build your empire up, okay? So Nine of Pentacles is also very independent energy. Be careful with this energy because sometimes we can push people away with our independence. And if you need somebody's assistance or somebody's help in any way, do not push them away. If that you're not in a position really that you need to go to anybody, but just if they are offering you the assistance, please take it, because you can be, independent to a fault. Sometimes Capricorn is really, really capable of that. So reach out if somebody's reaching out to you, reach out back and say, yeah, okay, I'm good with you helping me. For others of you, like I said, you're just going up a notch in your finances. Some of you could be getting a raise or getting some back pay or something like that. You could be making a quick investment and it turns out to be in the right direction. So let us know in the comment section below if this is making sense to you. I want to hear from my Capricorns. Well, you guys are the best commenters. I love you for that. Love you for a lot of things. Moving on towards the weekend, we have the Tower here in the reverse position. Well, the Tower in the upright position can represent a big boom, kaboom, where it comes out of nowhere. It's like where all of a sudden there's a leak in your roof and you didn't even know there was a problem with your roof, and all of a sudden it starts leaking in a bad, torrential downpour. It could be where you decide to go on a road trip and you don't get your car fixed or looked at or anything, and you just go. But it's not really Capricorn style to do those kinds of things. But anyway, and all of a sudden you blow a tire or something happens to your vehicle on your trip. When the card is reversed, this is where something gets caught. Before you go on that trip, maybe Capricorn thing to do, it's also a Virgo thing to do. Make sure that you bring your vehicle in and everything is good and you're set to go on this trip. Because if you don't, something could happen. So it looks like either whether it's playing out in a literal sense of your vehicle or your house or something like that. It could be in any area of your life. Keep in mind, these are just general reads. So just take what makes sense in your own scenario. Some of you, this could have been a financial situation, an investment or a financial situation that could have gone off the rails, but you stepped in, you may have done some shifting, reevaluating things, and then you stopped a situation that could have gone off the rails. You nipped it in the bud and the threat passes you by. So it could have been about a financial situation, could have been about a career decision or situation, could have been about practical things such as property or material goods or something like that. You did something, you shifted something, and it stopped a situation from turning bad. The last card you have, Taurus energy here, the Hierophant in the upright position. This is all about signing on the dotted line, making a big commitment. You are ready to do this, Capricorn. Commit, sign that contract, and go forth and prosper. What can I tell you? This is making a serious decision to make a commitment to something. Now, you are committing to either a person. This can definitely represent that. Could be moving in together or, the Hierophant is more about doing something traditional, so it would be more like committing to somebody in a marriage sense. It can also represent signing on the dotted line, signing a contract of some kind. It could be a financial contract, such as maybe you're purchasing land or property or something like that. You could be making a commitment to a company. Maybe you've decided to go and work with or for this certain company, and you are, signing that contract. It has special significance if you are dealing with either the education system or the government or something like that, this could represent a term position being offered to you, a 6-month term or a year term. It could be that some of you are joining a new spiritual or religious group, because sometimes the Hierophant represents dealing with religious stuff, like the churches and things like that. So I don't know how many of you are dealing with that, but I give all these different descriptions because everybody's in different places. So all of you thousands of Capricorns that are watching this channel, it's up to you to let me know what is going on in your life, and let us know if the so many of you say that the readings are resonating for you, and so keep it up. This looks really intense just at the end of the week here. It's like, well, you know what? This threat passed me by, so I think I'm going to make a commitment and do this thing, whatever it is you're doing. So in closing, I am going to pull a card from the Wisdom Oracle deck, and let's see what Capricorn's Oracle card is for the week. What do we have for Capricorn? Why? Number 31. Why, Capricorn? Why? Just why? It's your message. The card just simply says why. 31 could be representing the 31st of the month, which would be happening at the end of the week, right? That's weekend type energy. So I don't know. It's up to you to fill us in, my dear Cappies. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you have a fantastic week, and I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.